We have a guest in studio this morning, the lovely Ann Talent and Megan Patrick, here to introduce her new song for us. I think it's Be Country.
Yes. Well, this is gonna be a song off of the record. It's not my single. The single coming out Friday is called Bounce Chicka Wow Wow. But
Nice.
I was gonna play something a little different as well off the record.
Okay, let's talk a little bit before you do that, though. How did this all start for you? I know that you had a local band where you're from in Bowmanville, back in Ontario.
Yeah, I did. We were kind of more of a bluegrass, like a four-piece sort of bluegrass rootsy ensemble, and we played for a few years. We did a couple records and did a couple tours. It was awesome. We parted ways amicably. We all had kind of some different things that we wanted to pursue, and so I was kind of back at square one, starting to do this solo thing, which was new for me, exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. But yeah, and then I guess within about a year of kind of doing that, I signed with Warner, and I got my publishing deal with Olay, and so since then it's happened pretty quickly, and it's been a really great ride. So
No doubt. And I see in a way that you're kind of inspired by Paul Brandt. How did that like come about?
Yes. Well, I just love being a small town girl. I like how he sings about that in his songs. He's, a small town guy. Like one of my favorite songs of his was, the best things that I've ever seen came from small towns and big dreams. I don't know. That just really resonated with me. I felt like that was kind of like my song, So, and he's a wonderful, super nice guy and very talented. So.
Yeah, for sure. And earlier we were just talking about bringing the older country music sound back. What do you think that brings it back for you?
Well, I mean, I love traditional country, the old stuff. I was just saying, I think it's awesome that, you guys play Merle, and we've got a Loretta fan in here who I'm a big fan of as well. And even a bit newer than that too, like Alan Jackson, George Strait. Like that's the kind of country that really resonates with me and that I love. And so I'm hoping that with this record and that I can be sort of part of a movement that brings that back a little bit, because I think that there's country fans out there that are really missing that sound and really missing that on radio. And, not to say anything against the pop country and the newer stuff that's coming out. It has its place and it's great, but it's not what I want to do, and it's not kind of what resonates with me. I think there's other people out there that want that too. So
for sure, it's a big market here in Alberta. Now, do you travel a lot back and forth between Nashville and Ontario, or?
Yes, yeah, quite a bit. Especially in the last year, just writing. My publishing is in Nashville with Olay, so I was down there quite a bit over the summer writing and getting songs together for the record. I think I came back with over 50 songs.
Oh, wow.
So I was working hard. Yeah, I mean, I love it down there. There's so many great people, great writers. It's very inspiring being down there. But at the same time, I mean, a lot of the songs that are on my record are inspired by just where I grew up and my hometown and who I am. So
bringing it back to Canada, I noticed I was creeping you on Twitter this morning, and I saw you were at the Oilers game last night. Now, being from Ontario, are you a Sens fan or a Leafs fan?
Ooh, you know what? I can honestly say that I don't really attach myself to any NHL teams. I grew up in a football and baseball house, so as much as I love hockey, I've never really kind of. I wouldn't consider myself a loyal fan to anything. I just like watching the game. So
the Oilers' loss was not a victory for you, is what you're saying?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Especially being with Brett too. He was very disappointed about that. So
I can imagine it was a loss for a lot of people, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about this new song and what's the message behind it. What are you going to get to here?
So this is one of my favorite songs on the record, and I was lucky enough to have Vince Gill and Justin Niebank produce this.
Wow.
And I also Vince also sang on it and played on it. So as you know, I mean, he's like a pretty good singer, So like as I said, growing up kind of in a small town and in a rural area, that's what I love. I love being out in the country. And whenever people ask me where I'm from, they say, I feel like you're kind of really selling me on this. And it's just because I just feel really passionate about where I grew up and how I grew up and what life is like out there. And so that's just kind of what this song is about. So this is called Be Country.
Awesome. Here it is on CFWE.
Crickets sing a lullaby, make it our song.
side. We'll dance all night long. I'd like to show you where I come from. Give me just one night, you'll fall in love with the starry nights, the air you breathe. That's who I am, baby. You'll see if you come and be country with me. I know a spot up on a hill, the perfect place where we can build ourselves a home. Watch the red sunset paint the west, and lay my head down on your chest. Make love till dawn, out here alone. I'd like to show you where I come from. Give me just one night, you'll fall in love with the starry nights, the air you breathe. That's who I am, baby. You'll see if you come and be country with me. I'd like to show you where I come from. Give me just one night, you'll fall in love. I'd like to show you where I come from. Give me just one night, you'll fall in love with the starry nights, the air you breathe. That's who I am, baby. You'll see if you come and be country with me. Be country with me.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Awesome. Where can people get this song? It's up your upcoming album, you were saying?
Yes, so the record is going to be coming out April 29th.
Awesome.
Yeah, so stay tuned. I'm really excited about it. I had a chance to work with some great producers, as I said, Vince Gill and Justin Niebank. Also, Chad Kruger co-wrote my upcoming single with me and produced it. And he ended up producing another 4 songs on the record. So I got to work with a great variety of people. Also, Carly McKillop from One More Girl. She produced a couple songs on the album. And so, yeah, a lot of talented, wonderful people came together for this. So I'm really excited about it.